What's going on, everybody? It's Nick with Facemask Fantasy, continuing to look at the landing spots for this year's rookie class and how to approach them from a dynasty and redraft perspective. I only ask after listening that you consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Up today, running back Trey Benson, the 66th pick in this year's draft and the second running back taken after Jonathan Brooks. He comes with excellent draft capital to lean on after Arizona selected him at the beginning of the third round, and depending on who you ask, Benson grades out as the best back of this class. Benson started his collegiate career at Oregon, but missed his freshman year with a knee injury and only played sparingly as a reserve in his sophomore season. He transferred to Florida State for what would be his final 2 college seasons, and that's where he blossomed. Known for his speed and burst, Benson handled just north of 150 carries in each of his junior and senior seasons. He totaled 990 rushing yards and 9 touchdowns on 154 carries in 2022, along with 13 catches for 144 receiving yards. His efficiency dropped just a tad in 2023, as he carried the ball 156 times for 905 rushing yards. But he more than made up for it in other ways, improving his catch total to 20, his receiving yardage output to 227, and his total touchdowns scored to 15, one of which was through the air. He finished with second-team All-ACC honors both seasons. Benson will turn 22 before the season, but with just 2 years of significant production, has minimal wear and tear coming out of college. The more important factors are that he certainly has the makeup to eventually handle a full workload at the NFL level. Standing 6 feet tall and weighing about 215 pounds, Benson's size is ideal. Couple that with his impressive speed, and he has the tools to be a big-time playmaker in an ascending Cardinals offense. He ran a 4.39 40-yard dash at the combine, and next to the elusive Kyler Murray, should make for a difficult backfield to game plan against. Gotta think those read options are about to come in bunches when Benson is on the field. He joins a Cardinals running back room led by veteran James Conner, who has been a consistent producer and rock-solid player to depend upon when healthy. Of course, when healthy is the key caveat. Conner has been pretty durable, but he's missed at least 2 games every season of his career, and in all but one of those seasons, he's missed at least 3 games. Not overly surprising for any running back, to be honest, as we all know it's a position that's highly susceptible to games missed due to injury. But Conner is entering his age 29 season, and again, the Cardinals just spent some premium capital to draft Benson. We can't possibly expect Benson to fully usurp Conner right away. In fact, it's likely Conner continues to operate as the main guy on all 3 downs, a right he has earned given his pedigree. But Arizona has made an effort to spell Conner more in the past, albeit with lesser options like Eno Benjamin, Keontae Ingram, and Amari Demercado. Benson should immediately be a better alternative to turn to than anyone Arizona has had in recent history, which helps keep Conner fresh and frankly keeps a more talented option on the field throughout the game. Benson also adds an element of speed that Conner likely doesn't possess at this stage of his career, so it shouldn't be long before we start to see him more as the season progresses. Their play style should complement each other well. And of course, if and when Conner has to miss a game or 2, it's likely Benson will be an automatic plug-and-play for your fantasy team. For dynasty managers, Benson could go as early as a late first-round pick, but is more likely to be a second-round pick, especially in superflex formats. He's an excellent target for win-now teams that could use some immediate running back depth, but it's perfectly fine for rebuilding teams to target him as well, as long as they're ready to start addressing the position for the future. Conner's contract with the team ends after this season, so it wouldn't be a surprise at all to see Arizona move on and promote Benson to take the reins as the team starter in 2025. As for redraft folks, Benson has an ADP around 108 on Underdog Fantasy, so he's a trendy target for running back depth, which makes plenty of sense given his profile and draft capital. And landing in an offense with Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr., it's a strong spot to be in for him to make an impact even as a reserve in his first season. He's a 9th or 10th round pick depending on if you play in a 10 or 12 team league, and if you're in a keeper league, don't be afraid to take him a round earlier than that, as you'll likely have a starter on your hands that you can keep at a value starting in 2025. We'll of course continue to monitor this situation as we approach training camp, but what do you guys think? Put any thoughts you have in the comment section below, and we can have a conversation about this. Till then, this is Nick with Facemask Fantasy. Thanks for listening.